Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis. I personally don't have any children yet, but I was once a child, and I'm sure there were many times when I looked to my parents for some motivation, and I still do. So as a parent, how can you help your child find motivation on their own? Behavioral pediatrician Dr. Tim Jordan joins us now via FaceTime to share some tips. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
So, Dr. Jordan, let's lay the groundwork. You say it's not the job of a parent to motivate their kids.
Right. So even how we ask the question, I think, is important. Because what parents are, how can I motivate my kid? How can I motivate my teenager to study more? And that puts the responsibility on us, the parent or the adult, as opposed to saying, how can I support my child's own intrinsic motivation? That may sound like semantics, but it's not. It's a whole different way of looking at motivation. It's not our job to motivate our kids. It's their job to learn how to motivate themselves.
So how do we do that exactly?
Well, I think one of the easiest or the quickest ways to do that is to start asking them questions. Why questions? Like why? When I ask kids, what kind of grades do you want? They always say, A's, all A's. And I'll say, why? And they look at me like I'm funny. And I'll say, well, why do you want A's? And then sometimes they'll give me like an adult answer, like I know it came right out of their parents' mouth. But I said, that's what sounds like what your parents want. What do you want? Why do you dance? Because it's fun. Well, tell me about that. So keep asking to help kids unlayer what is it about dance or gymnastics or schoolwork that's important to you. I was doing a father-daughter retreat in Canada about a year ago, and we were with dads and their 7 to 9-year-old daughters, and we were talking about this. And there's a little 8-year-old sitting on her dad's lap. I said, what's your favorite thing to do? And she said, I love to dance. I said, well, why do you like to dance? And she said, well, I like being out there. And at first you have to kind of do what they tell you, but then I start making up my own moves. She said, I like being in charge. And her dad was sitting behind her going, wow, I never heard that before. So when you start to ask questions about why do you love that? Why? You'll start to peel away the layers till you get to what is this really about for them.
It's very interesting. And Dr. Jordan, as we wrap this up, in this world where so many kids are constantly connected with their devices, do you have any ways to encourage their motivation to put down this and maybe do something they used to love?
Well, yes, I think you can notice what are things that they're drawn to in the past, presently. And if kids can choose the things that they do, if they have autonomy in that, they'll become more engaged. They'll be more willing to stick it out when it's tough. They'll be more willing to persevere and to develop grit with that. And if they're willing to do that and they're more engaged, they'll get more out of it. They're more willing to put those 10,000 hours of deep practice in that we always hear about. And that's how you become better at whatever you're doing. So autonomy is important, and then being self-motivated.
And Dr. Jordan, I'm about to become a stepmom, so I need all the advice from you over the next few months. And I have a feeling there are a lot of other parents out there who feel the same. Always good to see you, sir. And of course, you guys should check out a link. You should actually check out Dr. Jordan's blog. We are going to make it easy for you by posting a link to his website on ours, kmov.com/greatday. Thank you, Dr. J.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, coming up.